Hey everyone, John LaCroix says Craft, and today I'm going to be upgrading my water cup. So I have this plastic water cup. I love it. It's from Bones. The thing is, my cat can knock it over super easily, and I keep my computer underneath my desk. So I asked on TikTok some suggestions on what other people use for water cups that don't get knocked over, and the most recommended was a heavy coffee cup. So I bought a heavy coffee cup from the dollar store and I added some oven baked clay to it and just kind of decorated it, give it a little bit of a wider base, made it look kind of cool, and I'm going to show you what I did to it. So let's get started. Alright, so the whole point of doing this is to make it so it won't tip over. So I'm going to start by using the oven baked clay to make a base. So I want it to be wider, but I want it to look like a splatter because I kind of want it to look like there's stuff oozing out of the cup just to give it a little bit more style. So now I'm just working it into the shape of a splatter and trying to get it as wide as possible while still keeping it somewhat thick. So now that I have the base all spread out and I have a nice looking splatter, I'm going to press the coffee cup onto that just to kind of indent it on. And now I'm going to move on to the rim of the coffee cup. So I'm going to make it look like, again, that something's kind of oozing out of it. So I'm going to start by just making a goopy rim all the way around. Now from the rim, I want drips coming down, so I'm going to make some drips and I'm going to make some streaks that go all the way down to the base to look like it's leaking all the way to the bottom. I really want it to have that like 90s Nickelodeon slime feel to it, so that's really what I'm pushing for with giant drips coming down the sides. Now that you can see it better, here's the streaks that go all the way down the side that I'm putting on, so that way it looks like it's leaking all the way down and joining with the puddle on the bottom. I'm just using my fingers to kind of work it into the base and the rim of the cup, so it looks smooth and transitions well from the top to the bottom. So I want it to look like it's sitting in a puddle, so using a long piece of clay I'm rolling out, I'm going to wrap it around the base of the cup and just smooth it in to the puddle on the bottom, again just to make it look a little bit more smooth with the transitions. I'm also going to take the opportunity to just smooth everything out that's still looking a little lumpy. Now I'm going to pop it in the oven for 15 minutes at a temp of 275. Now that it's fully baked and cooled down, I'm going to hit it with a bright green. I'm not going to paint the coffee cup itself, I actually want that to stay white, but I'm going to use the bright green on all of the slime spots, because again, I want it to look like Nickelodeon slime, so that's why I'm going with a bright green. Now I'm going to use some white paint mixed with the green to make a really light green and just go around the edges of the drips and the puddle to make it look like there's a little bit of a shine. So I really don't want this looking realistic, so I'm not blending it or anything, I'm just kind of slapping on the shiny spots that you would think it would look like if it was a cartoon, and then I'm going to hit it with some matte finish. And voila, I absolutely love the way this came out. A lot of people recommended using a coffee cup because of the weight and the fact that a cat can't knock it over super easy, but I figured adding a base and making it a little cooler would just be a lot of fun, and it absolutely was. Definitely an upgrade. Alright, so we finished it up. I absolutely love it. I like the way that it looks like it's spilling out, and the spill on the bottom acts as a wider base, so it's even harder to tip over to ensure that my computer is going to remain safe. It reminds me of old school Nickelodeon. That's why I kind of went with more of a cartoonish look, and I did the highlighting around the drips. I absolutely love it. I hope you enjoyed watching me make it. And you can check me out on TikTok. You can check me out on Instagram. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.